Hold it. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Who bites?
Get him.
Who bites? Who bites?
Check this one. Okay. All right. Hey, where you shot at, man?
What you want, man?
To the parking lot at approximately 1:10 a.m. on April 11, 2026, a sergeant with the Houston Police Department spotted a speeding vehicle on Airline Drive in Houston, Texas. When officers attempted to conduct a traffic stop in the parking lot of a strip center, the driver stepped out of the vehicle and tried to walk away from the scene instead of cooperating with police.
¿Tú tienes licencia? ¿Cómo? ¿Tú tienes licencia? ¿Licencia? Sí. No, no, no. ¿No tienes licencia? No. Vamos a seguir. Vamos a seguir. Vamos. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Speeding. 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 No, pero ¿por qué? No, no. Shoot the police. Stop.
When Sergeant Jay Greenhaw ordered the man to place his hands behind his back for detention, the suspect repeatedly resisted and attempted to break free from being handcuffed. Within seconds, the two crashed to the ground in a violent struggle in the middle of the dark parking lot as the sergeant attempted to send an emergency assistance request over the radio.
Hey, hey. Hey, I see he's right there. I see movement right there.
During the struggle on the ground, police stated that the suspect placed Sergeant Greenhaw in a chokehold and assaulted him with an unidentified object. The sergeant then fired his weapon, striking the suspect, but the man still managed to flee on foot into the darkness. Assisting units quickly established a perimeter and began searching the area before locating the suspect critically injured behind a nearby commercial center. Bodycam footage showed officers immediately switching to emergency medical aid and requesting the Houston Fire Department to respond to the scene.
Hey, where you shot at, man?
I'm moving up. Check this one. Okay. All right. Hey, where you shot at, man? Where you shot at? Alright, he's got a bullet hole right here. Where? In the leg?
No, in the abdomen right there.
Yeah, yeah. Alright.
The suspect was transported to a hospital but later died from the gunshot wounds. Sergeant Jay Greenhaw sustained only minor injuries during the struggle. The incident remains under investigation by the Houston Police Department at Special Investigations, Internal Affairs Division, and the Harris County District Attorney's Office to determine the full legality of the use of force. What began as a late-night speeding stop in Houston ultimately ended in a controversial and fatal officer-involved shooting in the middle of a dark, nearly empty parking lot.
Excuse us.
In bodycam footage released by Police Activity, Illinois state troopers approached 24-year-old Jalen Carpenter on South Champlain Avenue after receiving reports of a disturbance and information that the suspect might be armed. When a trooper asked whether he was carrying a gun, Carpenter denied it and appeared visibly irritated after being asked to lift his shirt for a weapons check.
Yeah. So what happened right now? Me and my girl. Fucking reach, man. Not fucking reaching. Yo, he has a gun. He has a gun. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Yo, stop! Stop! Shots fired! Shots fired! 65th and burning!
Just seconds later, as the troopers moved in to conduct a pat-down, Carpenter began backing away and resisting attempts to detain him. Bodycam footage captured officers repeatedly yelling "Stop reaching" as he continuously moved his hands toward his waistband during the struggle on the sidewalk.
So what happened right now?
Okay.
The situation instantly spiraled out of control when one trooper shouted, "He has a gun!" in the middle of the struggle. Moments later, a firearm appeared from Carpenter's waistband and multiple shots were fired at extremely close range. Troopers immediately called for him, secured the scene, and recovered the handgun lying next to the suspect on the ground.
Shots fired! Shots fired! 65th and Vernon!
6-5 and Vernon.
Fuck, man. It's secure. You can't fucking reach it. Where is it? Where's the firearm?
Jalen Carpenter was shot during the confrontation, and the incident quickly became a controversial officer-involved shooting in Illinois. In the final moments captured on body cam, a witness at the scene could also be heard telling officers that the suspect had to switch a device capable of converting a handgun into a fully automatic weapon. Just minutes after what began as a street-side disturbance, the entire encounter ended with gunfire, ambulance lights, and a crime scene scattered with shell casings along South Champlain Avenue. At approximately 4:06 p.m. on August 5, 2025, a resident on Marion Street in Greensboro called police after spotting a man trespassing around the neighborhood. Officer Wyatt of the Greensboro Police Department quickly responded and identified the individual as 48-year-old said Ezazina suspect who had multiple prior encounters with law enforcement and a history of assaulting officers.
One on a trespasser at Marion and Edgecombe. It's going to be Saeed Azim. Go ahead and start me one. Come here, man.
The lady, she already knew me.
Listen, I just need to talk to you. Come here. Come with me. Come over here. Come over here.
As Officer Wyatt attempted to speak with him and conduct a pat-down, Azine repeatedly refused to cooperate before walking directly back toward an area he had previously been banned from entering. Despite multiple commands to stop, Azine continued toward a storage shed behind the property and began pulling out several dangerous objects from inside.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Check to make sure you ain't got no weapons on you.
I'm
I'm going in.
I'm not like you.
Okay. No, we're not going to do that. Go out. What you want, man? Go out. Hey, you better not go in there. Show me your fucking hands. Way on there. Motherfucker, I'll shoot you, bro. I will shoot you. I will fucking shoot you, bro. I will shoot you. I'll shoot you right now, bro.
Nothing happened. What I do with you, weapon, man? You don't want to be that easy. I said I have no weapon. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Go.
Azine first grabbed a metal steering wheel lock and advanced directly toward Officer Wyatt while loudly daring the officer to shoot him. Just seconds later, he switched to a large saw blade, before eventually picking up a heavy pipe wrench and continuing to close the distance on the officer. As the suspect kept advancing despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, Officer Wyatt was forced to open fire. Even after being struck by gunfire, Azine still managed to run around the back of the house before collapsing in the backyard.
What you want, man?
Shots fired. Shots fired by police. He's on the run. Within 82. Show me your fucking hands. Show me your hands now. Go ahead and start.
Officer Wyatt immediately called for EMS and attempted to provide emergency medical aid at the scene, but said Azine was pronounced dead on site. After months of investigation, the Guilford County District Attorney concluded that the officer's use of deadly force was lawful under North Carolina law. What began as a seemingly routine trespassing call in a Greensboro neighborhood ultimately escalated into a fatal officer-involved shooting within just a few chaotic minutes.
I'm gonna go get my kit so we can try to plug him up.
On April 22, 2026, the Lauderdale County Drug Task Force, along with the Florence SWAT and K-9 unit, executed a search warrant on N. Locust Street as part of a narcotic investigation. While officers were securing the scene, 46-year-old David Culliver unexpectedly arrived, despite having no connection to the case, and began loudly causing a disturbance in the middle of the active police operation.
Take your people fucking home, bro. Take your people fucking home, baby. Y'all want to show the school and take the children? This guy come, me.
How long till we take them for disorderly?
I'm not saying shit. Stick. You got bullets and guns.
Despite being repeatedly ordered to stay out of the roadway for his own safety and to avoid traffic hazards, Culliver continuously stepped into moving traffic and screamed directly at officers. When police informed him that he was being placed under arrest for disorderly conduct, Culliver immediately resisted, yanked his arms away from officers, and began struggling in the middle of the active search warrant scene.
You fucking me. You remember how you were acting? Watch me.
Watch him. Watch out, he'll get bit. Watch out, he'll get bit. Watch him, he'll get bit. Hold it, watch out.
As the suspect continued violently resisting multiple officers at once, a Florence police K9 was deployed to assist with the arrest. However, while being pinned on the ground, Culliver suddenly grabbed the K9's leg and bit directly into it, instantly escalating the chaos at the scene. In response, officers were forced to use force strikes to make him release the police dog before finally gaining control and placing him in handcuffs.
Get with my dog! Stop fighting!
Dog got beef.
Stop fighting!
Hey, knock it off. Knock it off.
Hey, man, yo. Where yours at?
Right on the computer, same.
Get put so up. Let me go. I'll call for the officers. Let me go.
David Culliver was later transported to North Alabama Medical Center for treatment of injuries sustained during the K9 apprehension before being transferred into custody. He was later booked into the Lauderdale County Detention Center and now faces charges including resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and interfering with a police dog. What began as a narcotics search operation in Florence, one that had nothing to do with Culliver, ultimately ended with the 46-year-old man being taken down by a K9 after turning himself into the center of chaos at an active police scene.
Let me see the photo.
On the morning of March 9, 2026, officers with the Chicago Police Department were searching for a white Mercedes believed to be connected to an earlier shooting on the Eisenhower Expressway in Chicago. Several hours later, units located the vehicle in the Humboldt Park area and attempted an investigatory stop near North Homan Avenue. However, the driver, 42-year-old Derek Jordan, immediately accelerated and fled.
Northbound Arlington.
Currently stopped by a bus based in Chicago.
The pursuit quickly spiraled into chaos through residential neighborhoods as the Mercedes sped through narrow alleyways and even struck a pedestrian while attempting to escape. CPD units stayed close behind as Jordan aggressively maneuvered through heavy traffic to avoid being boxed in.
He's stuck.
I'm in the alley going back to home. Send for me.
Everything came to an end in a narrow alley when the Mercedes became trapped between a CTA bus, civilian vehicles, and unmarked police units. Despite being completely boxed in, Jordan repeatedly slammed on the accelerator, ramming both the bus and police vehicles in an attempt to force an escape route. As officers stood just feet from the side of the car, one officer fired multiple rounds through the passenger side window, striking Jordan inside the cabin while witnesses nearby screamed for police to stop shooting. Derek Jordan was transported to Mount Sinai Hospital but later died from his injuries. Police stated that a firearm was recovered from inside the Mercedes, though investigators have not confirmed whether Jordan pointed or fired the weapon at officers during the confrontation. The shooting remains under investigation by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, while Jordan's family has accused police of escalating the situation out of control instead of attempting to de-escalate before resorting to lethal force.
Hey, stop! Stop!
On the night of March 2, 2026, in Pasadena, police received reports of a man who had been shot at the Sierra Madre Villa metro station. Despite being wounded, the victim was still able to describe the suspect as a man with 2 hair buns on the sides of his head and a tattoo of the letter P on his face. Just minutes later, another woman approached officers and stated that the shooting victim had attempted to stop the suspect from sexually assaulting her.
Drop the bag! Drop the bag!
Same location. South Sierra Villa, or North Sierra Villa, running southbound. Hey, stop!
At approximately 7:41 p.m., officers spotted Malcolm Buchanan walking near Sierra Madre Villa Avenue carrying a backpack and immediately moved in to contact him. However, Buchanan took off running, triggering a tense foot pursuit through the neighborhood. During the chase, the suspect suddenly turned, pulled out a Glock 19 handgun, and fired multiple rounds at officers, striking Officer Brian Vasquez in the leg in the middle of the street.
Don't move! Don't move! Moline, come tourniquet me, dude. Yeah, I got him. My leg.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
Ah, fuck! Hey, my leg! My leg!
Vasquez's fellow officers immediately returned fire, fatally striking Buchanan at the scene. Body cam footage captured the moment Vasquez lay on the ground trying to remain calm, repeatedly asking fellow officers to apply a tourniquet to his right leg while other officers moved in to secure the suspect and radioed out shots fired.
Right leg, possibly my left side.
Don't move! Don't move!
Moline, come tourniquet me, dude.
Yes, sir. You got him, sir?
Yeah, I got him. Stop, 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 stop. You're going past us. You're going past us. My right leg, dude.
Malcolm Buchanan, 32, was found to be on parole for armed robbery, and the Glock 19 recovered beside him had been reported stolen out of Los Angeles. Buchanan died at the scene following the shootout, while Officer Brian Vasquez underwent emergency surgery and survived his injuries. The incident remains under investigation as a major officer-involved shooting involving the Pasadena Police Department.
They're shooting across your mother, Villa from the north, coming south.
Legs first. Legs first. See what you see you? Gunshot wound. Right leg, possible blood.
Hey, Duggar, I'll take him to the car.
Hey, partner. Hey, buddy. Hey, 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 motherfucker!
On the afternoon of May 13, 2026, in Dunellen, Deputy Robert Fitch of the Marion County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to the area of NW 10th Place to investigate a suspicious individual. But before the deputy could fully approach the suspect after stepping out of his patrol vehicle, 38-year-old Heriberto Medina Marquez suddenly rushed him in an apparent ambush.
26, shall be 1033 for now. Current unit in the area of 11770, Northwest 11th Place, signal 13 India, signal 55.
Okay, now!
6762 advising, Hispanic male, green shirt, running through Woodland High. Back to the background, 10 on. 51. 51. Lima 21 on the line.
Body cam footage captured Medina Marquez tackling Deputy Fitch to the ground and getting on top of him, repeatedly stabbing him in the chest area while shouting aggressively. Fortunately, the deputy's ballistic vest absorbed most of the impact, preventing what could have been fatal injuries. The suspect then fled on foot into a nearby wooded area.
Did he say that the subject tried to stab him?
That's 10-4.
He had something in his hand, I can't confirm it.
Shortly after backup units arrived in the area, Medina Marquez suddenly emerged from the edge of the woods still holding a knife. Faced with the immediate threat, Deputy Fitch drew his firearm, ordered the suspect to get on the ground, and warned him not to move. To ensure the safety of officers and bystanders, the knife was kicked out of the suspect's hand as additional units moved in to assist. Within seconds of intense tension, Medina Marquez was successfully taken into custody in the middle of the roadway before the situation could escalate further.
Yeah, because he come at me fast. I almost shot him earlier. Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Get on your stomach! Get on your... And you grab that knife, you're gonna get shot. You understand?
I'll kick the knife away.
I don't care what you do.
Wait for backup. Wait for backup.
After being handcuffed, Medina Marquez continued to threaten officers and stated that he should have killed Deputy Fitch. The investigation determined that the attack was a deliberate attempt to kill a law enforcement officer. Medina Marquez Liz is currently being held without bond at the Marion County Jail and faces charges including attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, resisting without violence, and providing false information to law enforcement.
You know that, right? I should have killed you.
On the night of May 2, 2026, in Arkansas, Saline County deputies observed a blue Nissan 350Z nearly colliding with a patrol unit while exiting the La Herradura parking lot, a location believed to be hosting an illegal car meet. As soon as officers activated their lights and attempted a traffic stop, the driver, identified as Marco Antonio Garcia, failed to comply and immediately accelerated away, initiating a high-speed pursuit through city streets. The 350Z repeatedly drifted, made sharp turns, and sped through multiple roadways at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour in an attempt to evade police. Garcia even turned off all headlights and taillights, turning the vehicle into a blackout car moving through active traffic. The suspect also drove into oncoming lanes multiple times, ran red lights, and forced civilian vehicles to take evasive action by mere inches to avoid collisions.
Keep me updated on the 20 on 9603 426. What's your
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
After the Nissan was reacquired on Baseline Road, Arkansas State Police initiated a tactical vehicle intervention TVI at nearly 100 miles per hour. The maneuver caused the 350Z to spin sideways and slide across the roadway before patrol units quickly closed in, leading to the parking lot, sealing off all possible escape routes and leaving the suspect with no opportunity to flee. Immediately afterward, Garcia was forced to stop and surrender as multiple officers pointed their weapons toward the cabin, repeatedly shouting, "Show me your hands!" A tense atmosphere took over the entire scene, leading to the parking lot, with surrounding traffic brought to a standstill as bystanders watched from a distance.
Yeah.
CFS comments headed.
24 Central, go ahead. Start at 10:11. We'll be here at Baseline just for University.
10-4 Baseline University. University, do you want me to clear that?
Yeah, Temple.
What's the deal?
Subsequent investigation revealed that Garcia fled in an attempt to return and flex in front of friends at a car meet before the situation spiraled out of control. Although no serious injuries were reported, the pursuit resulted in multiple felony charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, and endangering the public. The Nissan 350Z ultimately ended up severely damaged on the side of Baseline Road, the price of a few minutes spent trying to be the coolest in the parking lot.
Decisions, okay?
On January 16, 2026, in Hearst, CPL Brandon Morgan of the Hearst Police Department conducted a traffic stop on an SUV after observing it traveling at approximately 40 miles per hour in a designated school zone, where the speed limit is 25 miles per hour to ensure student safety. After successfully initiating the stop, officers approached the vehicle and made contact with the driver. The driver was later identified as Tanisha Thompson, and the incident was documented for handling under local traffic enforcement procedures.
Where y'all heading to this afternoon? Coming from? Just a question. I'm sorry.
It's not a good business.
Oh, okay. Okay, Tanisha, you'll be receiving a citation today for the speed. I just need to get a signature from you. This is not an admission of guilt. It's a promise. You're not going to sign it? That's fine. I'll just flip it for you. I need to get the VIN number on the car real quick. I'll enter that. I'll print you your copy and send you on your way.
Initially, the incident appeared to be a routine traffic stop until Thompson refused to sign the citation and began repeatedly arguing with the officer. When CPL Morgan leaned into the vehicle to hand the citation inside, the document fell onto the ground, triggering a heated dispute over who was responsible for dropping it. Morgan then informed Thompson that she was being placed under arrest for littering and ordered her to exit the vehicle. However, she continued to refuse compliance and requested a supervisor be called to the scene.
I'm not getting out of the... You have a supervisor. Okay.
Get out. Wait, stop. Sir, please stop. Get out. Stop. Please stop. Stop. Wait, stop. Get out. Stop.
When backup units arrived, officers quickly moved in and opened the SUV door to take control of the escalating situation. During the attempt to detain the driver, Thompson's teenage son was heard screaming and pleading with officers to stop, adding to the chaos and emotional tension at the scene. According to body cam footage, Thompson was pulled from the driver's seat and brought to the front parking area of the vehicle. After a brief struggle, officers were able to gain control and handcuff her on scene, while arguments continued among those present around the SUV.
She's in custody.
Get my phone.
Alright, get her set up. Have her sit up against the bumper of the car. Okay, this way. Step up. My feet, please. There we go. Go into this car back here. Face the number 11. Right there. Spread your feet for me. No guns, drugs, no.
Tanisha Thompson was subsequently arrested on a charge of resisting arrest. While cell phone footage she posted quickly sparked nationwide debate over allegations of excessive force and racial bias, the Hearst Police Department stated that an internal review concluded officers acted within department policy and followed proper procedures. However, Thompson's attorney argued that the situation was unnecessarily escalated and indicated that a civil lawsuit could be filed in the near future. Parking lot. On the morning of March 15, 2026, in Florida, a woman with multiple cuts, bruises, and a black eye ran into a Circle K store in Palm Coast and begged employees to call 911, stating she feared for her life. While the victim locked herself inside a restroom for safety, the suspect, 24-year-old Corise Hill, remained outside in a silver Chevrolet parked at the gas station.
Southbound 95. Coming to the police station.
Copy.
How far back to HB?
As the first Flagler County Sheriff's Office deputy approached, Hill immediately fled the scene by driving the wrong way through the exit, running a red light before merging onto Interstate 95. A pursuing patrol unit then closed the distance and executed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin out and come to a stop. Meanwhile, the victim later reported that Hill had repeatedly assaulted her, held a gun to her head, strangled her until she lost consciousness, and forced her to drive from Sanford to Palm Coast while being held hostage. The pursuit quickly escalated into a high-speed chase exceeding 120 miles per hour across multiple counties. As the Chevrolet entered Volusia County, the Florida Highway Patrol took over the pursuit and deployed multiple pit maneuvers in an effort to break the suspect's control of the vehicle. After several counter-steering attempts, the vehicle was ultimately spun out and came to a complete stop near Tomoka Farms Road in New Smyrna Beach.
Get out the car, hands up! Hands up! Get out the car, hands up! Hands up! Put your hands on your head! Start walking back towards us!
Corise Hill was pulled from the vehicle and taken into custody at the scene, facing a series of felony charges including false imprisonment, aggravated domestic battery, fleeing and eluding, leaving the scene of a crash, and other serious violent offenses filed by multiple law enforcement agencies. Leading to the parking lot, the investigation also revealed that Hill is a repeat offender with a criminal history dating back to 2015, including prior convictions for attempted first-degree murder and armed robbery. After the multi-county pursuit, Hill was booked without bond into the Volusia County Branch Jail, leading to the parking lot, where his attempted escape ultimately came to an end behind the steel doors of a Florida detention facility.
Let me go grab your shoes for you.